Are you going to buckle up this morning? Well, state transportation leaders say more drivers than ever are answering yes to that very question. In fact, Florida has reached an all-time high for seatbelt use. SNN Local News 6 reporter Grant Boxleitner is along US 41 in Sarasota County this morning with more on the reasons why. Good morning, Grant.
That's right, Adrian. We're here at US 41 and Proctor Road, and state transportation leaders say that number is up 2.2%. The number of people using their seatbelt now, more than 87% in the state. Great news. And they say this click it or ticket campaign back in May and June really made the difference. A lot of enforcement around the state, the Florida Highway Patrol, other agencies, but they also say last year's law change that allowed officers to pull people over just for not wearing that seatbelt is making a big difference as well. And right now we're joined by Officer Kevin Schaefer of the Sarasota Police Department. And Officer Schaefer, talk to us about that fine. People sometimes don't realize what that fine really is for not wearing that seatbelt.
Yeah, a lot of people think that wearing a seatbelt, the fines are really cheap, and the way it is these days, it's $116 for not buckling up. And when they get that ticket there, a lot of them are really surprised about it.
That's a real lesson. And talk to us about what you found out. It's 87% now in the state, but you found some different numbers when you did your own study in the city of Sarasota.
Yes, we've done several studies around several intersections within the city. We found that our numbers are just about 89% people wearing seatbelts, which is great for us.
Absolutely, Officer Schaefer. And so what's the message to drivers this morning as they're making that commute? I guess it just stays the same. Click it up.
Wear your seatbelts. You don't go out expecting to get in a crash, but people are getting in crashes. They're not wearing their seatbelts. We work the traffic fatalities and the serious injuries within the city, and we're finding that the people that aren't wearing their seatbelts are the ones that are getting injured and getting killed. And I've never personally unbuckled somebody from a dead person from a seatbelt.
Officer Schaefer with some very important information this morning as you're making that commute. We're reporting in Sarasota County. Grant Boxleitner, SNN Local News 6. Adrian.
You're right, Grant. Just some real important information there, and just important to get in the habit of it. Okay, Grant, thank you.